Hey, what is up guys? DRC3 here, back with another video, and today we are going to be trying KSI and Logan Paul's brand new drink, Prime. I was finally able to get a hold of it here in the US. It did take me a while. I found it at a random Kroger and a random Walmart. I had to go to a couple of different stores to find all the different types of Prime that I could. So I ended up finding the orange first, and then I ended up finding the lime, and then I ended up finding the tropical punch, the blue raspberry, and the ice pop flavor. So we're going to be trying all these primes, and I'm going to be rating them on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm going to let you guys know which one is my favorite and which one is my least favorite here at the end of the video. So let's get into it. The first flavor we're going to be trying is the orange prime. I'm excited to try this. I like most orange drinks. I like orange Fanta. I don't know how it's going to taste in a energy type Powerade-ish drink like this, but we'll see how the orange flavoring tastes. So let's pop this open. Okay, nice little ASMR for you right there with that pop on the cap. It's only got 20 calories per serving, and then how many servings? 16 fluid ounces is a serving size. It's not bad. It's not bad actually overall. 10% coconut water. Okay. Oh, that's good. That's actually really good. That's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. You would expect almost for like, if you've ever tried Powerade or Gatorade or any of those things, you would expect these to be like watered down. That doesn't feel watered down. That's really good. That's actually not being biased. I mean, I know I'm wearing a Sidemen jacket, but not being biased, that is actually really, really good. Okay, next. Next up we have lemon lime. Historically, I haven't been a big fan of this flavor. We'll have to see how this goes. Same thing, 20 calories. It's not bad. Not bad at all when you look at the labels. Nice little crack open on the lid here. Alright, let's try this out. Yeah, I don't think that one's for me. Oh. Give it another sip. No. This feels like you know, like ooh, you're gonna go take some shots. You want this with those shots. This is like something you would drink afterwards or with the shots. Like this tastes exactly like a lime after you've taken some shots, and that I'm not about that. Ooh, if I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna drink. I'm not drinking this. All right, so yeah, so far I'm a little bit biased though. I'm not gonna pick this one though. Yeah. So far the orange, I didn't give orange a rating at first because I wanted something to compare it to. So on a scale of 1 to 10, the orange from before, I'd probably give like we'll give it an 8, and I would give this lemon lime like a 2. a solid 2 so far. Okay, so that's the first 2 down. The third one we're gonna try is tropical punch. I am excited to try out the tropical punch. I have liked like the fruit punch flavors. Who doesn't like fruit punch? Realistically, everybody has tried fruit punch at some point, and it's okay. I don't think most people are like, oh, let me go out of the way to try some fruit punch, you know, unless it's spiked. But most people have tried fruit punch at some point in their life, so I'm expecting this to just naturally be good because I like the flavor. Most people like the flavor as opposed to like the lemon lime, but we'll see. I love the sound of these lids cracking open for whatever reason. It's very I know that's weird. It's different compared to any other like bottle drink I've opened. I just, maybe I don't notice it with like Powerade or Gatorade, but it feels very crisp. Oh, that might be my favorite so far. That one might actually genuinely be my favorite. Wow. If these were shit, guys, I'd tell you they're shit. Like the lemon lime wasn't great. It really wasn't. This fruit punch though, this fruit punch is actually like, this is spectacular. This is really, really good. So far, I think that's my favorite. This gets a 9 out of 10. Absolutely a 9 out of 10. All right, next. This one I am very interested in, blue raspberry. How many drinks have you heard of that have blue raspberry as a flavoring? I can think of like potentially Mountain Dew, which has the blue Mountain Dew, and even then that's not, I think actually they did have a raspberry one. So I think that's the closest thing I've had to blue raspberry, and I like the blue Mountain Dews. So maybe I'll like this, I don't know. Let's see. So far though, the fruit punch, absolutely phenomenal. Have to, oh, I love the way that lid cracks. I'll have to test this out, see if the blue raspberry is any good. Whoa. Whoa. My first sip tasted like, you ever have like the Fun Dip and it's a little bit sour? Like just, it tastes a little bit like Fun Dip. Just a little bit like sweet and sour at the same time. Like you're getting the sweetness of the Fun Dip stick, you know? And then the sourness from the powder, like, hold on. Yeah. That's interesting. Blue raspberry. I could see this being a lot of people's like favorite, honestly. It's not mine. I think I still like the fruit punch better. I think I honestly like the orange better too. And so I'm gonna have to give this like a 7. It's pretty close to the orange. I gave orange an 8. This is like a 7. Fruit punch still a 9 for me. Fruit punch is really, really good. That's my recommendation so far. We do have one more to try though. The last one we're gonna try is Ice Pop. I love the way the bottle looks on this one. Obviously it's much different than the others, but it's meant to remind you of an Ice Pop from the freezer. So there are a bunch of different Ice Pops out there. Ice Pops taste differently. You get the generic brand, the main brand, whatever. There's just different kinds. What is this going to taste like? Is it actually going to taste like an Ice Pop? Is it going to taste like childhood? Is the question. We're about to find out. All right, crack this one open. And you can tell this is my first time trying them as we pop the lids open for the first time ever. All right. I have big expectations for this one, really. I want this one to beat Fruit Punch. I'm a little bit biased. I don't know if it will. Alright, Ice Pop. That is... Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Okay. So, I had to think about this one. Like, it hit me that hard. I like Ice Pop a lot. It's just very, very, very sweet. Like, and it hits you with a different type of sweetness than Fruit Punch does. And so, compared to Fruit Punch, oh man. I gotta say Fruit Punch I think is still above Ice Pop. Ice Pop is a very, very, very close second. If Fruit Punch is a 9, Ice Pop is like an 8.5, 8.7, very close. It's just a little too sweet for me. My preference, I can't handle that amount of sweetness. Like, I would drink it. I would demolish this. It's so good. Ice Pop is really good. Okay, so let me lay this out for you guys in terms of which ones I think were the best, which ones were the worst. I have rated them all on a scale of 10. Let me recap that order for you guys. So, in first place, I had Fruit Punch. Fruit Punch was by far the best prime drink in my opinion. That's a classic flavor most people are going to like. I think that'll probably be most people's #1 drink. In second place, I had Ice Pop. Ice Pop tastes like childhood. Honestly, it did. It did exactly what I wanted it to do. It was just a little bit too sweet for me. And so because of that, it's in second. In third place, I had Orange. Orange was just a solid overall drink. It wasn't like too sweet, it wasn't too bitter, it wasn't anything. It was just a good drink. In fourth place, I had the Blue Raspberry. Blue Raspberry, very decent. Once again, just not as good as the Orange. I think Orange was just more solid in terms of flavor. And then in my absolute last place, I gave it a terrible rating just because it reminded me of like a shooter when you're drinking alcohol. Was Lemon Lime. I did not like the Lemon Lime. If you're someone who likes bitterness though, Lemon Lime's probably for you. Okay, so if you like bitterness, you'll drink Lemon Lime. One thing I do have to say about all these primes before we end off this video though, is I am very, very impressed. Like when I went and took my first drinks, I expected to taste a watered down energy drink. That was not watered down at all. There was so much flavor in those bottles. It was really, really good. And I'm just overall very impressed with a YouTuber product that tastes decent. It tastes good. Anyways, guys, that is the video. If you enjoyed the video, please go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me some comments if you guys would like to see more videos like this in the future. Peace.
Maybach music. Can anybody out there hear me?